Hello, my name is Mark Raffler, and I will be your online facilitator for writing quality assessments online learning professional development offered here through the Kent ISD and the Edify platform. I'm really excited to get this course up and running with you, and I wanted to take a minute just to meet you kind of face-to-face here. We will not be interacting face-to-face most likely throughout the rest of the course from here forward, so I just wanted you a chance to get to see who I was and where we're going from. I am looking forward to working through this online course, and if you need to get in touch with me, it's best to use email, but we can always use phone call or maybe Skype or other electronic means that are convenient for you. Just let me know as we interact via email. Speaking of interacting via email, the best way to get in touch with me via email is at markraffler@kentisd.org. Okay, so let's get you into your course. Also included in this email, you will see your username, which is typically going to be your email, and the designated password, and you also are going to have an enrollment code. So once you have all that information, kind of get that in order, and then we're going to have you visit the following URL, edify.kentisd.org, and you can see that listed up here. Again, that's edify.kentisd.org. Once you've had a chance to type that in and visit, we're going to have you use that, again, username and password that you were sent in the email, and I'll type in a sample username and password that I have right now. So once I get logged in, or once you get logged in, you're most likely not going to see all this. So I'm going to click on my dashboard. You're probably most likely going to just see dashboard there. When you click on your dashboard, you're probably also not going to have these courses listed. You probably have maybe one other course, but typically probably none. What you're going to want to look for is this orange button that says Enroll in a Course. You come over to this button, you click on Enroll in a Course, and we're going to enter in the course enrollment key, which is B2XGD. Once you get that typed in, you're going to click OK, and then you're going to click OK again. Now notice I get an error because I've already used this enrollment key, but if you click OK and then OK again, it should populate your course down below. If it doesn't for some reason, just click on your dashboard button here, and you should now see the course listed, Writing Quality Assessments with Professor Exploration. If you do indeed see that, go ahead and click on the title of that course, and it'll bring up the course. So here's our course, Writing Quality Assessments, and this particular course consists of a group of units, and then within those units there are specific lessons that are available. This course itself, if you drop this down, you see you have a unit pre-test, a unit post-test, and then 7 units in between. And each of those units have a different number of lessons to go with them. So what I want to do is just kind of give you a feel for the structure and look of it. So this first one is the Writing Quality Assessment pre-test. You'll see down listed here below, you'll see the different lessons. So here's the first lesson, lesson 1, the introduction, and then here's the online learning portfolio introduction. So we're going to start here with this. We're going to have you just get into the lesson to kind of break down the architecture of a lesson. So here's where your primary resource video will be, and if you scroll down a bit, you'll see the teacher's introduction, and you'll see a lesson summary and possibly need to know content. If you go back up, again, this particular introductory video for Writing Quality Assessments is really just has Jay McTighe kind of getting into some of the big ideas of writing quality assessment and what that looks like from his research and his perspective. Then you'll see in the introduction it talks through what are some of the requirements for the course and what are we looking at. Just so you know, if you are taking this course for clock hours, you will be required to submit an assessment blueprint template. You will be creating these products as listed here throughout the course that you can use to build that blueprint. You also will be following along with an online learning portfolio, and finally you'll have to fill out a sketch application and submit your $5, and that will earn you your clock hours. So once you've had a chance to go through this lesson, you can click on the next lesson button here. We could go back to course, so we'll go to next lesson. And you'll see that the next lesson is getting you familiar with the online learning portfolio. Again, here's your primary video, and here is a teacher introduction, a lesson summary, and then here's the link to the portfolio itself, as well as here's directions on how to maybe copy and share the online learning portfolio if you're not familiar with how to do that in Google Docs, or if you're not familiar with Google Docs or Google Drive at all, we have a link to get you familiar with that. So I'm going to click on the online learning portfolio just so you can see what that looks like, and we're going to ask you to come here, and this will kind of be your time log. So you're going to follow this side by side as you go through the course, logging your time, and when applicable you'll see in specific lessons under specific units there's interactive things we're going to ask you to share your thoughts on guiding and provocative questions, and you can enter them in these open spaces. So in this particular one here, lesson 2, there are a couple of questions that you are asked or prompted for information from the resources. You can come down here and click and do that. You obviously are going to have to create a copy of it first, which there are directions on how to do that. So back to the course, you come here. This particular first pre-assessment gets you that warm-up information, but you can see if I scroll all the way to the bottom, here is the actual pre-test. We'll ask you to take that. It's just a quick diagram where you'll be comparing and contrasting different researchers in the field of assessment with statements or beliefs that they have around assessment and what that looks like. Once you've had a chance to complete that pre-assessment, then you're going to simply go to Unit 1 and start working your way through the course lesson by lesson and moving forward. So again, this is our one chance to meet face-to-face. After this, we'll be engaging in email or phone calls or however you prefer that line of communication. You can always reach me at markgraffler@kentisd.org via email. But if you have any other questions or any other concerns, by all means feel free to contact me. My other information is also available on the email you received kicking off this course. Well, thanks for being a part of the Ken ISD Online Learning coursework, and especially thanks for taking writing quality assessments. Look forward to working with you throughout the course. All right, thank you.